the teams of burpees. So if one team gets 200 burpees and another team gets 190 burpees, we're just interested in the 10 burpees in between. So
the difference.
The difference.
Okay.
So each burpee is worth 10 seconds. So they would get a 100-second head start on the Sudoku.
Yes, thank you. That's a crucial part that I left out. Also forgot to record. Thank you, Jesse, for letting me know I should be recording this for posterity's sake. So flamingos, you guys will be sitting one person out. I also am going to ask that you guys send your burpee order, and as I said, you can break it up however you want. Like one person could do all burpees for 5 minutes, however you do it, but once someone taps out, they are done. They cannot be tapped back in to continue doing more burpees. We also have 3 lovely judges who are helping us. Judges, if you can turn your videos on, say your name and which team. Kat, say hi.
Hi. Hello. I am looking out for flamingo burpees.
Flamingo burpees, great. Charlotte?
I'm doing the buns, and if I had known that this was a video thing, probably wouldn't have been laying on my bed. I apologize.
Okay, great. And Emily?
Hi, this is Emily Carpberg's voice, and it will be associated with Royals burpees.
So they will be yelling out thank you judges, they will be yelling out like every 10 burpees when we get to the final minutes, maybe every 5, if that's something that you guys prefer. We're gonna ask that you please, Marissa, where do you want them to put the burpee order?
2 things actually. Can we also, so burpee order in the producer questions thing, so 1, 2, 3. And can you also say who the Sudoku puzzler is and helper is? Yes. So because I will be direct messaging those people. And Kelsey, do you want to explain that part now or later?
I can explain it now. So basically what will happen is once the burpees are done and we've calculated, the team that gets the most time, once we figured out the time difference, there will be one puzzler. We'll send you via Slack the Sudoku. We'll actually send all the puzzlers from each team the Sudoku. You'll all open it and screen share to make sure we're all good to go. And then the 2 teams that have to wait, we're going to ask you to show us your phone, put it down, and then turn around with your hands up. And then we'll let you know when you can turn back around and begin your Sudoku, just to make sure that none of you are Googling or trying to get a head start or anything like that. Chris, you have a question, yes.
So if we have 3 people doing the burpees, first person does say they only want to do or they can only do 10. They say, okay, I'm done. They're not doing any more, right?
Correct. They're done.
So then the second player, if they only do 10, then the third player just goes until the 5 minutes is over.
Or maybe they finish at 10 and y'all only get 30 burpees.
But that third person doesn't actually have to stop. They can keep going whenever. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Shannon.
Do the burpees include a push-up and a jump or not?
I forgot to ask, and I bet my brother's not here, so I can't even ask him to demo. But a burpee is just going to be all the way to the ground, chest all the way to the ground, and then you're going to jump up and do a little hand clap overhead. If your chest doesn't go all the way to the floor, it will not count, but you don't have to do, you could flop down to the floor.
Okay, so you don't have to push back up before you jump up.
No, well, you have to go all the way down, and then you've just got to stand back up and do the thing.
Kelsey, before you
I missed that. I missed that clarification, and that was important. I'm so sorry.
Okay, Corey, I know you're here. Will you please be my burpee demo? I beg of you.
While we're prepping for that, can all of you change your names if you have, some of you have already, to just your, some of you have the Royals, buns, whatever.
Corey, are you here? Oh, God bless Corey, you beautiful man. Okay. So, yep, that's a great angle. Okay, so he starts standing all the way up, then he's gonna go all the way down, touch the floor, yep, and then he's gonna jump back up and jump, and that's 1.
Okay.
Amazing, Corey, thank you.
Can I ask for clarification for them, if a step back counts, right? They can make step back, they just have to go chest to floor.
Yeah, you can step down, you can step back up, you just gotta do a little jumpy jump at the end. Yep, see how he's doing a step. Yeah. However you get down to the floor, you can. Yes, Keith?
Could you do it one more time?
Corey, do one more time. Corey, do one more time, but take your shirt off when you do it this time. Just,
Like in the process of doing it? Like while I'm doing it?
no. And then do a step back one just so I can show the difference one more time. So he's just stepping down, stepping back up, jump. Great.
They're
Thank
both
you,
the same.
Lori. Jody, did you have a question?
Yeah, are you going to be like telling us like how many minutes it's been?
Yep. I will do that. Joey.
Oh, what was the thing about the hands? For the like your hands? Can you say that one more? Sorry.
Yeah, so basically what's going to happen is once we send all the puzzle people the Sudokus, you're all going to open it and you're going to share your screen. I'll walk you through how to do that. The two teams that don't get to start right away, I'm going to ask that you show me your phone, put it down, put your hands up and turn around just so I can be sure you're not looking at Slack while the other teams are going. And then when your team is ready, when I'm, you're ready to go, I'm going to be like, Royals, Joey, you can turn around and then you can begin. But your partner will keep hands up the whole time so that we know they aren't Googling or trying to figure something out. Yes, Colin.
And it's just the two people doing the Sudoku that don't do burpees.
Correct.
Communication.
Oh, go ahead.
And communication is audible, no Slack.
Correct.
Can't be Slack.
Can't be in Slack.
And no other team members can help in the Slack either.
Correct. Katie, did you have a question or did we answer it?
No, I think I have just blacked out a little bit. With the getting this, if you're doing the Sudoku, do both people get it or just the person who is
just one?
Just one gets it, but the other person could see it.
Yep, we're gonna make sure shared screens and everyone's good to go, can see it, locked and loaded before I have anyone begin.
Okay.
Joey again.
Sorry, and then, so you said the part, so then that person then has the thing and only one person's doing it. Are you clicking the numbers or something, or is it like?
That is a question I need Maddie or Carter to answer because I didn't actually test out the Sudoku.
Okay.
Sorry, what was the question?
Do they type directly into it for the Sudoku? Is that how it works?
Yeah, we'll be using the Failing New York Times website. You'll just click on it and then click the square, press the number, keep.
Oh, and one more thing. When you go on the Sudoku,
we're gonna, Maurice, we're gonna say that when we get to that part. I feel it's too advanced now.
Great.
But I promise I wrote it down when you told me. Any other questions? Erica.
Are there like, so if your knees touch the ground while you're getting up for burpees, is that like not counted?
Fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Yep. Jody, did you have a question?
I guess, do we start standing up or else?
Start standing up.
Wait, I'm sorry, did you say that only our knees need to touch the ground for the burpees or?
No, she just asked if her knees touch the ground, is that okay? Like, does that effect? And basically, however you need to get your body to the ground, there you go, and then get back up.
Okay.
Any other questions? No, okay, great. It seems like we're getting our order.
Can you guys put all of your orders in the producer question thread and also who is the puzzler and helper? Thanks.
Okay.
How much of our body do you need to see?
We're gonna need a side view. Like see how where Jody's is, and then we're gonna be able to see him go all the way down and all the way up.
Okay, you may get like a waist below you. From
yeah,
the side.
we need to see your chest get to the floor, and then we need to see when you jump into the floor. Yeah, so Joanna, you should find where you are.
Is this okay if you can't see my head when I come up?
Yeah, you're good.
Do I need more? This isn't enough, right?
Wait.
Whoa.
Okay, hold on, I'm writing.
My way.
Great, look.
We're still waiting for flamingos to get your burpee order.
Oh man, not right now.
in here.
Okay, great. I see flamingos. Okay, great. Judges, are you ready? Just, you don't have to turn on your video, but just like an audible yes or no.
Yep, I'm ready.
Kelsey?
Yeah.
We're just ask, is scratch paper okay for Sudoku or no?
I think we said no, right, Marissa? Because their hands are up?
Correct.
Correct. All in your brain.
Really quick. Did we so 2 teams are winning, right?
I didn't say any clarifications about it. Okay, let's see. Any other? Okay, wait, I heard from one judge they were ready. I need to hear from 2 other judges.
I'm ready. Is this the way that I tell you? This is Emily.
Thank you. Emily's good.
I'm ready.
Yay. Okay, great. I'm also going to ask, Marissa, do you want the Sudoku people to turn their video off so that it's easier to see?
Sure.
Kelsey, Nicholas's internet connection timed out or something. We're having a technical difficulty.
Frozen.
Oh yeah, look at that.
There he is.
There he
Hey,
is.
sorry about that.
You're back.
Cool.
Okay, so Nicholas, Jody, and Keith, you guys are the first ones going. Let's make sure that we can see you. Jody, you're good. Keith, that's a tight angle, but an okay angle.
Okay.
I think that's going to be fine. Nicholas, let's see your setup. You're going to have to tilt it down. Yep.
Can all non-burpiers turn your camera off for now? That would be great. Thanks.
Is this good?
Can you go down to the floor just so I can make sure and see? All the way down. Your body has to get all the way down. Yep. And then you can come back up. Okay, great. Okay, Marissa, do you feel ready and good to go?
Yeah.
Great. We're going to begin with the first legs in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin.
Let's go, Jody.
Jody, 10.
10, Keith.
On, you got this.
You're doing so
Good job,
good.
Nick.
You're like the burpee king.
Glass. Woo.
Nicholas, 10.
Nick, passive.
Next.
Tired. All right.
Go, Shannon, go. Yes,
Here's the
Shannon,
heads up.
yes.
1 minute in, Nicholas, turn off your camera since you are done and cannot be tapped back in.
Erica, go.
Jody, you're killing it.
Yes, Erica.
Shannon, 10.
Oh, I was ready. Yes. Look at Jody go, though. Wait, I can't.
We are 1.5 minutes in.
Nice, Jody.
Shannon, 20.
I am so impressed right now.
Go, Shannon, go, Shannon, go.
Erica.
Yeah, Jody, let's go. You got it.
That's in.
10, Erica.
You're killing it.
Fierce. Look at you.
Jody, 30.
Shannon, 30.
Yeah, Shannon.
Yes, Erica.
Shannon, Shannon,
Oh,
Shannon.
you got it.
Oh, how much time has it been?
Oh, Joanna.
That was 33, Jody.
Okay.
Kelsey,
You
say it
done?
again because
Okay.
you got your sound went out.
No worries. We are halfway through. Joanna, make sure chest all the way to the ground.
Way to go, Shannon.
You got it, Erica. You're killing
Nice,
it.
Joanna. Nice.
That's
Hi,
20
Erica.
for Erica.
Joanna, you got to put your arms up, right,
Oh,
Kelsey?
Jump after it's fine.
Okay.
3 minutes in. 3 minutes in.
Keep it up, Joanna.
Press 10.
10,
got it,
Jody.
Tommy.
Joanna.
Anna, you're doing great.
She's the burpee queen.
Killing it.
Great.
Yes,
I'm
Tommy.
the camera.
90 seconds left. 90 seconds left.
You're killing it.
10 for you, Tommy.
Let's go, Tommy.
Press 20.
Nice, Joanna.
Joanna, 20.
Nice, nice.
Left. 1 minute left.
That's 20 for Tommy.
Killing it, Tommy.
Hell yeah, Tommy.
45 seconds left.
Go.
Press 30.
Let's
That
go.
was 24, Joanna.
Nice, Joanna.
Tommy, you make me feel special.
You are dominating.
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
Go, Chris, go.
Oh my gosh.
The speed, Scott.
As fast as you can, Tommy.
15 seconds. 15.
You're at 30,
Hell
Tommy.
yeah, Chris. You
You're
got
at
You're
30.
this.
amazing, Tommy. You're amazing.
10, 9,
Nice, Scott. Nice.
7,
One more.
Press 40.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Hell yeah.
You killed that, Tommy. You killed
Time.
that.
Time. I'm going to ask that all contestants turn their videos back on. Burpeers, catch your breath, drink some water.
Oh my god. You killed that, Tommy.
We are going to count it up.
Jody.
Round of applause for all of our burpee folks. Amazing job.
Hey, it's Shannon. I can't come back because a host stopped my video.
Team.
Oh,
Okay, we're back.
Jody.
that's not ideal.
Oh my gosh, Jody.
Thank you.
The speed.
Okay, I'm getting in the amounts.
Guys, I haven't done burpees since I did CrossFit and threw up.
Damn. I just had soup before this. I was like, what am I doing? My stomach wants to kill me.
Sunny day soup and burpees are not.
Today's the first time I've done a burpee.
Oh my lord.
So the final amount, and Marissa, are you going to do the math for me?
I think the other people, I'm setting the puzzle. Other people are doing the math.
Okay, great. The judges are doing the math for me.
The producers.
Maddie is doing the math for me. Someone is doing the math for me, okay?
It's pretty simple. We got you.
Ugh,
That was really mean of Becca.
that was really mean. Okay, but you
Wait,
know,
that's not what I meant. I meant it in like a nice way of like not that it's simple. We got you.
guys, I'm going to keep us focused. I'm going to announce how much each team did. Buns got 70 burpees. Flamingos got 72 burpees. And Royals got 85 burpees. So Royals will get to begin first on the Sudoku. Flamingos will get to
This
start
is unsurprising.
second, and Buns will go third. The producers are figuring out. Becca, it's fine. I know you didn't. we are figuring out the math amount. So what I'm going to ask is all burpiers, I know you guys just worked really hard. However, I am going to ask that you keep your video on and muted and hands here so that I can know that you're not slacking anyone. Or in your lap if you'd rather, whatever, but we just want to make
sure. I can't hold them up right now.
Okay, well, don't do it right this second, but once it's started, we will need that.
Do you want to prep the puzzle people while the math is happening?
Okay, so puzzle people, we're gonna send, Marissa and maybe some other people are gonna send you directly the Sudoku link. You're gonna open it up, and then what's gonna happen is the bottom of your screen, there's that green arrow. You're gonna press share screen, and then you're gonna select the window of the thing you have open. A couple pro tips for you. Maybe open a new website so we don't see all the tabs you have open and don't see all the weird stuff that you're Googling in your off hours. Another pro tip is once the first person shares, it's gonna take over your whole screen. All you have to do is press zoom and press escape and it will reduce it, and then you can find and share yours. Audience, there will be, once we have multiple people sharing, you can just press at the top view options and you'll be able to cycle through the 3 people and see them. Also for the puzzlers, you cannot press autofill. If you press autofill, you are immediately disqualified. Your team, something very bad will happen to you. I haven't figured out the punishment yet. But don't press autofill. Marissa, am I missing anything?
I'm trying to think. No, I don't think so.
Okay, great. Elisa, look, I almost did it again and called you Ashley. I'm sorry. I know. What's your question?
I don't know if I just like missed it or like blacked out when you said it, but I'm sharing my screen too, or am I just looking at Colleen's screen?
If you're not being sent the puzzle, you're not sharing your screen. You have nothing to share. You're just going to be on Colleen's screen. Any helpers, you're just going to be looking at your counterpart screen so that you can yell out to them and tell them what you think. Katie, you have a question?
It was that.
Oh, can I say one more thing? That it has happened in the past that people who have been guiding have been looking at the wrong person's thing. So just make sure at the very top of the screen, you're looking at your partner's screen, because you could pick different ones, but you want to make sure you're on the right one.
And that is a call out to Erin from last season who looked at the wrong screen the whole time. Joey, you have a question.
Yeah, how do I do that to make sure I'm looking at the partner's screen?
We're gonna walk through it together, but basically
Okay.
at the top you'll be able to press, there will be a little button that says view options. You'll drop down and you'll select whoever's, I don't know who's doing it for you guys.
Micah's doing me, and I'm the helper.
Okay.
They all have the puzzles, so if you want to do it now, by all means.
Great. Would love for Jesse, Micah, and Colleen to please open their puzzles. Let me know once you've opened your puzzle.
And, wait, do I share screen now or?
Well, I'm gonna wait till I get a thumbs up from Colleen first.
Right.
Okay, great. Now you're gonna share screen. One of you is gonna get to it first. It's gonna be stressful for all of us, but it's okay.
I'm still lost on is the share screen on Zoom?
Yes, it's on Zoom. So now scroll down, Jesse. Scroll down, scroll down. So, scroll down so we can see it.
So you can see the, oh, yeah.
Okay, great. So Jesse is good to go. Now let me see. I don't see anyone else's. So if you're Colleen or Micah, if you're confused, you press escape. You're going to press escape to minimize it.
Wait, I'm pressing escape to minimize Zoom?
Did this take over your whole screen?
No.
Okay, great. Then you don't have to minimize it. Just
Okay.
at the bottom, you're gonna press the green arrow. I see Micah's on here. Colleen, you have to press the green arrow, share screen, so we can see yours.
I already did that.
I don't see it. Can you try one more time for us, please?
I've done it 3 times. Oh, share. You have to hit share the blue button after the green button.
Thank you. I'm so sorry for not guiding you to the blue button.
No, it's okay. I very color
specific. So now I'm going to ask that Colleen and Jesse, I see you guys put your hands up and that you turn around. Yep, turn around. I want to see the beautiful back of your head. And also the helpers, Katie and Elisa, would also like to see the back of your heads. Great. Okay, so Micah, you'll get to start, and then 2 minutes and 10 seconds later, flamingos will start, and then 20 seconds after that, buns will start. Is there anything, Marissa, that I have messed up?
No.
Great, okay. I'm gonna start this timer. Micah, are you ready?
Yes.
2, 1, go.
Okay, Micah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Do you have ones for me?
Yep, I do. Okay, so let's start the middle square. The
Okay.
middle sector. It's the top right is the one.
Okay.
And if we go, then let's go to the top left sector.
Okay.
It's got to be that. Wait, no.
Perfect. Okay.
Yep. And then if we go to, that's 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Goes to the bottom 2. So then I don't think we have enough yet.
Okay. All right. I'm moving on to 8s.
Yep.
Oh, this is not going well. Okay. All right. I'm going on to 7s.
You got this.
Yeah, we do. Okay.
Okay. I got a couple 2s whenever you're ready.
Okay. Ready?
Okay,
1 minute in. 1 minute in.
let's go top left sector.
Okay.
The top right corner is a 2.
Okay.
And then let's go to the one right below that, the middle left sector, that's the 2, yep. And then the bottom right corner, the top right corner is the 2.
Got it. Thank you. Okay. I'm going on to 6s.
Well, I'm doing 3s. Okay.
We are 1.5 minutes in.
3s.
Top left sector, got to be a 3.
Yep.
The right mid, the middle one, the farthest right one, top left corner is a 3.
This one?
No, top left.
Top
Sorry.
left.
3.
No,
And
it's my fault. Okay. Okay, that one has to go there. Okay. All right, I'm gonna move on to 5s.
oh wait, why is that? Why did you say that?
What did I just do?
Be the one next to it.
2 minutes in. There's 10 seconds till flamingo.
No, because the other 3 has to go in this column.
Oh, right. Got you. Okay.
Okay.
2, 1. Flamingos, you can begin. Jesse, you can begin.
All right.
I'm doing 4s.
Katie,
Can you shift the people a little bit? I'm missing a column on the puzzle. I can't see the most right column.
The rightmost column?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Micah, the one next. That's
You're the wrong persons, Katie. Press view options, down, press Jesse.
Are you?
Oh, it says I'm viewing Jesse's screen. Yeah, I'm viewing Jesse's screen.
Then it might be you have to select your own view options. Fit to
Okay.
Micah, one
Oh,
above it.
And
Yep,
Buns,
that was
you
the
can
problem.
begin. Buns, you can
Right.
begin.
Yeah, that's a 9.
Okay.
We know. Oh, the one in the middle top sector. That's the middle sector. Yep, that's the not the 4. It's whatever's left.
9.
9, and then 4 is over there, right?
Okay, so 8.
Jesse, what number are you working on?
Oh, and then what's the one in the line?
All of them simultaneously?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, can I give you a 1?
Yeah, please.
8.
The middle,
Oh, 8.
Where everything is.
Bottom
the
left
middlemost
sector,
square, the top right
line,
corner is a 1.
right?
Okay. That?
I'm kind of just going for the low-hanging
Good.
fruit.
In the neck? Okay.
We're missing 9 and 7 in that one.
9. 7. Okay.
And the 3 is the one that you're holding, right?
Yep.
And then the one above that's got to be 6. Yeah.
Okay.
2, 3,
And
3, 8.
what's that? 1 is that one, what you're in right now, right?
This one, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
5.
5 is that one. Yep.
Can I give you a number?
Yeah, yes, please.
Top left, the middle left, that's a 9. Beside the
Top-
1. In the
top left?
square,
This?
yeah, top left square, and then the
Royals
beside-
have 1 immunity.
to the left of the 1. To the left of the 1, not below the 1.
Okay.
Royals have 1 immunity.
So the between the 4 and the 7 in the first box, that one's 6.
Between the 4
Between
and the
4 and 7 in the first top left box, that one's 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Keep this going. Let's see who the second place team is.
So then
1, 2, 3,
7, 1, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9.
4.
Yeah, that one's 4.
Okay, can I give you some ones?
Okay, perfect.
Jesse?
Yeah, please.
From there.
Okay, bottom middle square.
Yep.
Top middle is a 1.
Bottom
Middle square, top middle is a 1.
Yep.
And then the bottom right square beside the 9. Sorry, bottom right of the whole puzzle.
Yep.
Bottom.
The 1 goes below the 2.
Okay. Thank you.
Can you be fact checking me, Alyssa? Because I can't really hear you, and tell me if I mess up something.
No, you're good. If I yell, can you hear me?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay, good. Okay, so put a 9 under the 2. No, that it doesn't. Okay, so that middle line is messed up because
The
you can't
middle
put 9
line
at the bottom.
Where?
Because there's a 9 on the bottom
Which
row.
square is wrong?
Okay, Jesse?
Yes, please.
Okay, middle right big square.
Middle.
Yeah, call them sectors. Call them sectors. Middle
Okay,
right.
Middle right sector.
Yeah.
Put a 5 between the 7 and the 9
top
in the
left
middle.
square is a 3.
Put a 5 here.
Yeah,
Yeah?
that one's 5. Yeah.
1.
And middlemost sector, bottom.
That one's 9.
4.
Bottom. The bottom left is the 3.
6.
9 and the 7 are. Next to the 9 is going to be a 1.
Okay, and this one next to the 9.
No, the right, where the 9 is on the right. That one next to that 9 is going to be a 1.
Right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so from there.
1. How'd you figure that out? So this is a 2.
Okay, Jesse?
Yes.
Okay.
Are
top
are
right
the red dots
sector.
blocked?
Middle bottom is a 5.
I don't know what that means.
And then top middle sector, middle left is a 5.
Okay, so if you go up, you can see that there's 2 9.
Go up from where?
So that's why one of them is wrong.
Which boxes are you?
Oh my God, this chat is in the way.
No. Hold on. That's not right.
If you go to the bottom right, the middle, there's a 9. If you go up, there's also a 9 up there in the top right box of 3 by 3. So there's 2 9s in that column, and there can't be 2 9s in the column.
I'm just not seeing. Am I in the right? Do you see my
Jesse,
cursor?
do you want to finish
Yes.
we can finish the middle sector.
Okay.
The 9 is bottom middle, 8 is left.
Alyssa, do you see my cursor? Is this the right one that you're
And then we
talking
can finish
about?
these 2 columns.
If you go over 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right, go 4 to the right.
Hold on.
There's 2 9s.
Petey, something's off.
Down.
Is there something off?
Yeah, this one has to be a either a 2 or a 6, but the 2 or the 6 are both already in the column.
Right. You can't have 2 9s.
Did I delete the right one?
I think so.
Don't like not being able to
We
write
need
it.
to figure out what number goes there now.
Oh, balls.
Okay.
The 8 doesn't. You put the 8 down. Put the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
There's not a 9 in the top one. That's what the problem is. What number is there's 2 6s. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
There's a 9. This should be a 9.
Yeah, that's a 9.
How did this happen?
Okay, that 8.
All right, Katie, can you figure out where we did something wrong?
I'm working on it, but I am not. I haven't gotten it yet.
I wonder if we're just allowed to refresh.
Just start again.
Yeah, part of me
my
wants
God.
to.
Is that right? Does that fix it, Alyssa?
I think that 8. Okay, so the 9 that you just put in
Yeah.
that top right box, go to the right of it where that
This one, the only one left in that row is 8, but we already have an 8 here.
down at the bottom of that
Oh,
empty
yeah,
box.
yeah.
I couldn't hear that last little bit.
Put the 8. 8
Shoot.
down at the bottom where the empty box is.
There's another 8 there, but everything in here is right. Can you double check?
Yeah, we're.
Yes. I think the red dots are the ones
Figure out
that
what's
are
wrong. Do you want to refresh? I'm serious.
Yeah, I think we have to.
Are we allowed to, producers?
Yeah. 1.
Yep.
1.
Okay.
3.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
Has an
Okay,
8.
Katie, let's go super fast. Oh, it keeps all the same numbers we had.
Is there a clear puzzle button
Yeah.
somewhere on your?
No.
1, 2.
No.
3, 4, 5.
Try getting the link. Oh,
Okay.
the link and
the wrong ones.
Just
We
click
need
the
to fix those 2 8s.
Oh, yeah.
You could delete all the numbers if you want.
Yeah, okay.
Scott, is that you?
3, 4, 5. Is that a no? Shit.
No, that one already has 6. Yeah. Okay, so 1, 2, 3.
Oh, and there's 2 8s here. My 8s are wonky. Okay, so that okay.
Okay, so that got rid of everything.
If I put an 8 here.
Yeah, there's no 8 because that 8 is still over in the right farthest box. So we got to figure out where that one should go.
Okay, Katie, fast as we can.
Okay. Top right or top left, the middle.
Yeah, that
middle
one.
of the top left is a 1.
Yes, okay.
Okay.
6 already over there. So we need to move 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4,
This is a
5,
1.
6. Yeah, that 6 goes there.
I think the other 2 ones we just need to wait a second.
No, there can't be an 8.
All right.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one.
Bottom right sector.
Yes.
Top right square.
Yeah, then I
What?
Is it 2?
Yeah, because
Okay.
I'm looking over and there's our.
Ooh.
Which means that below that 2 needs to be a 1, which means we can figure out the other one.
But
So the other one is the middle sector, middle bottom,
This.
top is a 1.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, that 6 goes there.
1s are good.
All right. Let's do 2.
5.
Okay, top left square. Yeah, the 2 is
It's a 2.
there. Yeah. Okay, great.
Buns of Teal has come from behind to win second place. Congratulations, Colleen and Elisa. Elisa, we'll get your name right eventually. Don't worry.
Okay.
Colleen, Elisa, good job.
Congratulations, Royals, Buns of Teal. This is an instant banishment. I will ask you to turn off your videos. Flamingos, you are going straight into an instant banishment where one of you will be going home tonight. Gonna wait for people to turn off. Okay, I'm here with my 6. Some of you might have watched last night. How this will work is I'm gonna ask you questions. We'll talk for a bit, then it will come time to vote. If anyone has an idol, they can play it then. So let's get to it. Tommy, are you still processing?
No, I'm fine. Whew. Hi.
Are you processing the burpees, or are you processing that you have to have a plan in place?
Everything. There a lot happened tonight. It's still going. My heart is still racing, so I'm processing everything at once.
So Jesse, I have to ask, why did you guys decide to redo? You were actually doing very well.
Were we?
We had a mistake. There was something wrong.
So you wanted to start from scratch rather than. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't just my decision. I asked Katie. She said yes too. I asked the producers. They said it was okay too. We just thought that maybe clearing our boards, clearing our heads might be the best way to do it if we went really fast.
Sure. So Erica, it is hard in these sorts of challenges when it's a part 1 and a part 2, because it can be very easy for people to focus on part 2, right? Like what you didn't win, even though there was a whole part in the beginning that involved the burpees, that involved time. Are you choosing to focus on the challenge and, you know, what will keep and retain a strong team? Is that how you're thinking this early on in the game, or is it just what is best for your game?
I think, you know, right now it's such a team-centric game right now. We're only like, what, it's 16 players right now? And it's so far away from when we really have to think about our solo game. So right now I'm just thinking about the bigger picture. And there are a lot of variables involved. But I think right now I'm just thinking about us as a team, because we are the last one to really lose a member. And it is a big decision.
Yeah, so I mean, you do bring up a good point. Technically, Royals has lost a person, not by banishment, but they did. And that can be very bonding and also can show you where things lie, and can force you to have that communication. Katie, do you feel that you're, you know, you could argue that your team has been very strong and has had great communication because you guys have done very well these past 2 challenges, but now we're here. So how are you feeling about how your team's performances was?
I mean, obviously at this exact moment, I'm not thrilled with myself. But I think that our team is like, I don't know, I feel like we have a good balance, a good dynamic. I feel like our communication has been really fun and great. And I haven't been thinking, I guess, too like seriously about this as like a game rather than just like trying to get to know people. That's where my communication has been more focused. So I still feel good about everyone. I don't know.
Sure. So
Yeah.
Devontae, you sat out of that challenge. Was that a team decision, or did you just volunteer and say, hey guys, I think I should not be in this one? Or what was the reasoning there?
Me sitting out?
Yes.
I mean, just right now, like I messaged you, like, you know, like I'm on my phone right now, so I didn't know what the challenge was going to be. So I was kind of like, guys, like no matter what, I should sit out. Like I'm having issues with my laptop right now, but it was frustrating because watching the Sudoku, like I knew where he was going wrong, and not being able to say something is so tough. Like I just knew numbers were being placed wrong, and it's just like had to watch it happen. But I'm still glad I made the decision I made just for the team.
Sure. So it's interesting hearing you say that because Katie and Jessie were working together. It was a partnership, and yet I heard you just say that Jessie placed the numbers wrong. Jessie, do you feel that he was specifically doing that, calling you out, saying that it was down on you?
Well, it was a whole. It's all of us, you know. All 6 of us got us to the point where we are right now. I won't say it's my fault or Devontae's fault or Katie's fault or Tommy's fault or Erica's fault or Keith's fault. You know, it's what Erica just said. It really is a team thing at this point, and all of us, I think, are 16.6666% responsible.
Okay, thank you for doing the math because we know I can't do it. So now, Keith, I have to ask you, the fans have been asking about it. Thankfully, you were fine. Everything was okay. You missed the challenge. But are you concerned that missing that challenge, fortunately, you guys had to sit someone out, but that's going to play a factor because you didn't show up for your team when it was a team challenge?
Yeah, so I actually have kind of like a interesting relationship with that argument. Coming from my televised season, that was one of the arguments for why I should go, was like a challenge performance. But we know Survivor to be a socially based game. And so that should never be the forefront reason for why you're voting someone out, because down the line, you're going to need people that you actually trust and that you can conversate with and trust to vote with you to make it to the end. Because the first 5 challenge wins is not going to be a factor of whether or not any one of us is sitting in those last 3 spots. You're going to need somebody that you can trust, that you can relate to. I really feel good about this tribe. I feel like I made good connections. And of course, like, you can never feel too safe. But that is my argument against that argument.
Beautiful argument. I'm not going to poke holes in it. Katie, so now you were the team captain, and you also got to pick first. How did you go about that? Because you do have to juggle truly wanting to build a strong and capable team, but also there are 17 other people with 17 different kinds of feelings, and you want to make sure that people don't feel slighted when you do not choose them first or anything like that.
Yeah, that was, I would say, my biggest stomach ache was on Sunday leading up to making that decision. And again, because we were talking to everybody, and everyone who's playing is so great that it was hard. Like, I really was mostly concerned about the fact that I only picked one person, and then and then the other picking would happen subsequently, and that it was, yeah, would I be hurting anyone's feelings by not picking them? In the end, I just decided everyone is aware of why and what we're doing. And I had to just go with my gut based on the conversations I had, who I felt would maybe make a choice that I would also have made.
Sure.
And I mean, honestly, look at the team we ended up with. Couldn't have worked out better.
Very beautiful team. So, Tommy, it's interesting because we are several days into this. You know, it's not the first day, and I kind of touched on this in Banishment last night. You don't want to be the first person to throw out a name, but you eventually do have to have a plan in place. And I think something that at least came across during Banishment last night is that some people felt that Molly was playing the game very hard, and they weren't jiving with that immediately. But you have to have a plan. Are you finding that people are more comfortable with talking about plans a few days in, having something ready to go? I mean, we're in an instant banishment. You can't have nothing on the top of your mind.
You know, it's interesting because it's almost both. After seeing last night, there are people who may be talking a little more than others, and on the other side, after seeing someone who was playing really hard, are the exact opposite and not doing any talking whatsoever. So it's, do you want someone who is thinking really strategically? Is that scary? Or do you want someone who's not talking game with you at all? Is that scary?
Yes, it is hard to figure out which is which. It's also hard to know when people in Slack are being sincere or insincere. Jesse, are you finding that your style of communication is able to translate via Slack and people are able to, you know, I think a big challenge that everyone deals with is, are you getting who I am? Are you getting my personality being via these texts? Are you finding that challenging at all for yourself?
Well, we'll find out in about 3 minutes. I think I'm communicating well. I like everybody on this team. I hope everyone likes me. I've tried to find points of bonding and commonality with everybody, and I think I have. And these people are all great. I've been trying to communicate as well as I can, not say anything that might come back to haunt me, and I think I have, hopefully.
Okay. So Devonte, one of the downsides of doing this Zoom from your phone is anytime you leave the Zoom to check your Slack, I can tell, right? Because your video disappears. I've noticed it a few times. Are plans still being formed as we speak? Is there a plan in place?
I mean, I'm hoping there's a plan in place. I haven't checked in a couple minutes. Have you seen that? So I'm just hoping that, like, I'm hoping that the bonds that I have, like, made.
No!
Just check Slack.
Checking Slack as we speak.
So I trust the people that I trust, and I think they trust me. So I think there's a plan, but there's always a lot of plans. It's which plan's going to follow through.
Sure. And Keith, I'm going to ask you, you know, I asked this in Banishment last night. We did drop a clue. Is that, oh, bye, Devonte. Is that factoring in at all to your plans tonight? Someone might have an advantage. Someone might have an idol.
But it's like you're really throwing a shot in the dark to like figure out who did it. So when the clue dropped, I was on a phone call with a friend. It was a pretty talkative friend. So I didn't even realize until 40 minutes later. And I feel like everybody's going to be wondering, like, okay, who got the clue? Was it a clue that only 1 out of 17 people could have gotten? Is it a clue that somebody on each team was able to receive? So that's always going to be a factor. But when you're voting someone, I think you always have to have a list of different reasons for why they're gone, because it's never going to be one reason. Is it going to be because they're not talking game with me at all? Is it going to be because they're doing too much? And so it's never going to be a sole factor. Is it factoring into my vote tonight? I don't think so.
That I just can't even give you any follow-ups because you just elaborate so well. Thank you. Erica, I do have to ask though, something that I noticed that Keith said was like, you know, he made sure that everyone here heard that he was on a call with a talkative friend, so it couldn't have been him who figured out the clue and got the thing. Are we feeling like we believe him, or is this a performance so that we know he doesn't have an advantage or idol?
Well, it's, you know, how well can you act via text only? And, you know, that's really the challenge of this game, where so much of it is on Slack and so much of that information is purely text-based. And, you know, you can spiral all day long and try to interpret how someone's typing or how quickly they're typing. But, you know, at the end of the day, you just have to go with your gut reaction and just, you know, go by instinct.
Okay, interesting. And Tommy, do you also find yourself going off of gut instinct, your immediate connections, how you felt about people versus, oh, this might be a game move, this might be something we should do, the numbers are here, versus like, in my core, I feel this is the right thing?
I would say honestly both. It's so easy to lie over text, and so it's a lot of remembering what people are saying and if their stories are lining up. It's a
Okay.
lot. It's a lot.
It is a lot. Okay, guys, so with that, it is time to vote. When I say your name, you're going to Slack me directly with who you'd like to vote for. We are going to begin with Jesse. Jesse, please Slack me who you'd like to vote for. Katie, please Slack me who you'd like to vote for. Erica, please Slack me who you'd like to vote for. Please Slack me who you'd like to vote for.
Who?
Wait, who'd you say? I can't hear anything.
Keith!
Oh, okay, there we go.
Keith! Devontae, please Slack me who you'd like to vote for.
Yep.
And Tommy, please Slack me who you'd like to vote for. Okay, I'm going to count the votes. Okay, now before I read the votes, does anyone have any idols that they would like to play? Okay, I'm going to ask that you, everyone but Devontae, bring out a phone and turn your flashlight on. Devontae, get near a lamp or a light in a room or something.
I got 2 phones.
Oh, okay, Brad.
Yeah.
Oh, legit flashlight. I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, once I read the votes, the decision is final. Your quarantine will be up and you will be banished from the island. First vote, Jesse. That's 1 vote, Jesse. Second vote, Jesse. That's 2 votes, Jesse. Third vote, Devontae. That's 1 vote, Devontae, 2 for Jesse. Fourth vote, Jesse. That's 3 for Jesse, 1 for Devontae. Second person off of Quarantine Island is Jesse. I'm sorry, your quarantine is up. You have been banished. Jesse, is there anything you want to say before you go?
Sure. When I told a family member that I was going to be on this show, they made a face and said, why? But despite that, I had a great time. I really did. Keith, keep on doing your slam poetry, man. I love it. Everyone check out Keith's slam poem called Metronome, which is about how we all need to breathe during this stressful time. Devontae, in the first challenge, we won because we got 30 out of 35 of those true-false questions right, and it was the 2 of us at the end. Couldn't have done it without you, man. Erica, keep on playing Fantasy Movie League. It's a game where you have to predict the upcoming weekend's box office. She and I found out that we both play it. Keep playing it. Let's keep checking scores, comparing our scores. Katie, keep on doing those crosswords. She and I bonded over a common love of crosswords. Keep doing that. Let me know if you find any clues with puns that make you laugh, just like we've been doing over the last few days. Tommy, thanks for giving me the recommendation for your favorite Chicago deep dish pizza. In Chicago, where you live, I'll be sure to check that place out the next time I come over there and visit you. This has been super fun, and I'll be watching the rest of the season. Thanks for having me.
Jesse, I have opened up the chats and I hope you're able to see the fans truly love you, really adore you. You guys are, I'm actually upset that all you contestants are so lovely and keep making me tear up. I don't want to be this emotional this early on, but Jesse, it has been a true pleasure having you. We've so enjoyed. You're one of our few people who came to us from Good Morning America, had never met me, just decided to apply to this game. And we've so loved having you here. So Jesse, thank you for being here. Everybody else, have a great night. Make sure you tune into QI Reply. It will be Emily Carp-Ferguson and Maddie, that's not the right Maddie. Maddie Ulster from season 2. There we go, we got there. Thanks guys and have a good night. Bye.